All right, Kristen, now hear me out.
I'm listening.
I got a list for you. Top 10, coming straight from the internet.
In
The
it
top 10, the top 10 popular Cartoon Network shows from the 2000s.
from 2000s.
Hmm.
Ooh, my era. All right, I'm going with Ed and Eddie.
It's on there. Do you want to give a shot
Yeah,
of what number?
I would like for it to be number one, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Um,
No,
let's hit number three.
wrong.
Five,
Close. Wrong again. Also close.
four.
You over here staying with it. Yeah, it's
Uh,
four.
um, four. Man, Ed and Eddie's a classic, bro. That's a great, great show. Um, Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack is not on this list. Yeah,
What?
I don't know.
You couldn't
Talk
even
to
you
the
couldn't even
people.
have Cartoon Network like for 2000s without Samurai Jack. Um, let's say Teen Titans.
No,
I don't
I don't
agree with
know.
this list, bro. I don't know where you got this list from. This is
This list,
is you
I
sure
got
it's
this list.
Cartoon Network?
Yeah, I put cartoon. Oh, I put Cartoon
Two
Network.
thousands, bro. It has to be 2000, not
I said from the.
2010s. Does it have like Adventure Time on there or like freaking what's another freaking show from the 2010s?
It
Uh
does. Yeah. Yeah, because it does. I put it from the 2000s. But Adventure Time is on here, so that might
That
be
is not a 2000 show, bro. That is like 2010s easily. Um, okay. Adventure Time. What number is that?
one.
Is Chowder on this?
Yes.
See, I'm not playing, bro. This is a trash list. I don't want to be a
Oh
part
wait,
of
wait.
it.
Let me.
You saying don't have courage on there? It don't got. Is courage on there?
No.
Blasphemous, bro. Throw the whole list away. Because if it
Uh,
has, I'm trying to think about what other shows would it probably have. It has Chowder, has Adventure Time, probably what's that other show with the pirate?
the pirate.
I can't remember what the name of that show is called. Does it have Holmes? Holmes Imaginary Friends.
No.
That's crazy. Uh,
Blasphemy.
the fact that it doesn't have courage tells me everything. Is the other ones I know like Powerpuff Girls? Is that on there?
That is on here.
What? That's actually a 2000 show. Like they said 2000 up. That's what that was. And the fact that that made it on the list and freaking Hoes Imaginary Friends or the other ones didn't. Where's that? Where's that listed at?
This list.
Yeah, I'm saying like Powerpuff Girls. Where's that listed?
Oh, it's number two.
Number two. Number two.
Okay, I mean, I could look. I see another list right here.
Adventure Times. Powerpuff Girls. What's number three?
Number three is the regular show.
See, okay, I fucks with the regular show, but that is not a 2000
Oh,
show.
but that's not. I
That's
know.
a great show though. I was gonna say regular show, but I had a feeling it wasn't on there.
Okay, okay, okay. I have an updated early 2000s list here.
It can't be updated. It just has to be kind of like somewhat correct, bro. It gotta have some of those on there. I
These
understand.
these are all early. Yeah, these are all early. This is my childhood right here. Our childhood.
Okay, so you should have looked at the answers from the first one that said this is my childhood. Not you said Adventure Time. You should have been like automatically no, it's not me. Like
You're, that's my bad. My
the
I don't know
only
how you feel
one
about this list.
The only one I feel like should have been on there is Papa Girls. Ed and Eddie was on there, so that's good too. Um, so I think
This,
Ed and Eddie should have been.
like this list, the list I'm looking at now, it's early 2000s, but I'm not sure how I feel about this order.
Okay, okay. So Teen Titans.
No, it's not.
What? Bro, code name Kid Next Door.
Yes, that's on here.
What?
Wait, yeah, that was on here. Yeah,
Where is that at?
nine.
god, who made this list, bro?
Number two stayed the same.
So still Powerpuff Girls.
Uh-huh.
Samurai Jack.
Yeah, number eight.
Um, Ed, Ed and Eddie. Where's that?
It went down. It's at number five right now.
Okay. Billy and Mandy.
Number seven.
Okay. You said Codename Kittens and Doors not on there, right?
It is on there, number nine.
Okay, number 9. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a lot of big shows. The fact that Teen Titans not on there. Tom and Jerry.
No, is that? I feel like that's pretty early. That's like
That's
four
probably
two
like
thousand
19
seventies.
70. Honestly, I feel like that came out a long time ago. What else, man? Courage.
Yeah, Courage is on here, number six.
The fact that I'm not getting. Did I say number 1 already?
No, it's popular, like it's well known, but I wouldn't say people were listed as the number one show.
Huh.
Think about someone who's smart and has a sister
Oh,
who's
Dexter
not.
Laboratory.
Yeah.
Dexter. How I forget about Dexter?
See, yeah, like I mean, we all fuck with Dexter, but I don't know if people would put him number one.
Yeah, I don't know about number 1. Dexter was a great show, but I don't know about number 1. Um. Okay, you're probably gonna hit me with the other ones because like I'm not nothing clicking right now. So number
Okay,
1
yeah.
was Dexter. Number 2 was Powerpuff Girls. I
Hmm.
haven't said number 3.
Yeah, number three is Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. Okay, cool. I wouldn't put him at number 3, but that's cool.
Number four, Cow and Chicken.
Cow and Chicken. What? That would be like number 10 on the list for me. Cow and Chicken was good, but it's definitely not
Yeah,
top
for I
5.
mean, now I'm right there with you. Number five, we said Ed and Eddie is
That'd
number
be
five.
easily top 3.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, number six.
Okay.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy at seven.
Okay.
Samurai Jack at eight.
That's crazy.
Codename Kids Next Door at nine. And then
That's
to
wild.
round it off, number 10, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That's wild. I actually really like Foster's. Foster's is really good. Um, yeah, that's wild. The fact that Teen Titans didn't make it on the list is very concerning. When you're talking about one of the best like shows, that was up. That's definitely one of them.
I don't know what
Mm,
to say. So I mean, I just for the listeners, like I got this list from this thing called I think it's like an AI thing. So you kind of like put a question and kind of run stuff through the internet and kind of comes up with the answer to whatever you're asking it. It's supposed to be pretty good, but I mean,
that's
I don't know how
hey,
you feel about it
man.
after this list.
Hey, computers cannot replace humans on everything. That's
I'm right
wild.
there with you. I get you. I get you. But
Yeah, yeah. Do you feel like there's anything that should have been on there that wasn't on there besides for like Teen Titans? I feel like
yeah, Teen Titans. For me, like I know you kind of big on Samurai Jack, but I didn't really watch it that much. Um, so where it's at number eight, I'm like, it's all right. I think we both agree that number one probably shouldn't be Dexter's Laboratory. What would your number one be? The Teen Titans? Or
Teen Titans was great, but like I don't know. I'm very into comedy. I really love Ed and Eddie.
hmm
Like that, and I feel like Foster's Home Imaginary Friends was really slept on, and it's a really great show. When it was like out, that was like very funny. Um,
hmm
Billy Mandy was pretty funny. It was pretty gross at the same time. Courage, honestly, I'm kind of cool with Courage. Kind of fell. I think it was like number 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Courage, but it's not like out of all those, I wouldn't put it like super top. It's
No, I
definitely
get
like one of
you.
those like it's a known TV show.
Yeah, for I feel like Ed and Eddie is what I watched the most growing up. So I probably would put that at number one, honestly.
Yeah, that's a great show. Honestly, I feel like Batman Beyond. I think that was Cartoon Network. Early 2000s, I believe. If I stand corrected, but I would probably put that in that list too. before fucking counting chicken.
Well, all you listeners out there, let us know what you guys think of this list.
I'm about to look up some more like
Some
2000
snubs.
Cartoon Network, bro.
Let's see. Um, yeah, good bleachers. Rich time. Because Scooby Doo was obviously that's kind of like way before the
Yeah, I
early
think Scooby
2000s.
Doo was like 19s. This is 2000s. I don't know if I would put these up there. This is Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if I would say Dragon Ball Z was like Cartoon Network, more of like Toonami. Same with like
Hmm.
Naruto.
I see Camp Laszlo.
Camp Plaza was actually pretty funny. I ain't gonna cap on that. Now, would I put top 10? Probably not. Yeah, Batman Beyond was up there. Ben
This also
10.
this also Peppa Pig, 2004.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Well, I think Pokemon was probably 19s. If not, if probably like right at the brink of 2000s.
Hmm.
Sailor Moon, and you know.
Yeah, it is yeah, a lot of Scooby Doo. It kind of a lot of it aired during the early 2000s.
Okay. Class of
Yeah, because I used to watch
3000. I kind of remember Class of 3000. It was good, but it's not top 10. Mm,
Justice League. We think you mentioned that, right?
I said Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond was really good. It was like the teen Batman. I think it was like teen Batman. That was actually a pretty good show. Come from me, and I don't even, I ain't the biggest Batman person.
Yeah.
Foster's, Land Before Time, no. All these other stuff you can miss me with. Georgia's Jungle was actually pretty good.
Mm.
Sorry guys, I'm just Total Drama Island was funny. That was really
Oh, that
funny.
was good.
Is this Jackie Chan Adventures? Jackie Chan Adventures was Cartoon Network?
I thought it was like CW,
Yeah, I
like
thought so
Warner
too.
Brothers shit.
I don't
Saturday
know.
morning.
Yeah, like same as like freaking Sonic the Hedgehog. When Sonic the Hedgehog was
Mm.
like showing up like super early in the morning on Saturday. It only came on Saturdays. Johnny Test was pretty good. Crypto the Super Dog, I remember that. Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes I feel like would be 19.
Oh, definitely.
Mucha Lucha. Mucha Lucha was stuff on that was hella cool.
That was Cartoon Network too.
It says it was. Shaolin Showdown was amazing.
That was. I thought these all like. I thought a lot of those were like
Like
Warner Brothers.
CW, but like where would they fall? Like it's on this Cartoon Network channel.
Right.
And
Yeah,
it
those are really good
says
shows though.
My Gym Partner is a Monkey. That was actually kind of funny too.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's some stuff out there. Said the Popeye show. Nah, Popeyes was definitely 19s.
That was like 1970 something.
That shit old.
When TV came out.
Honestly. Let's just give this white man who
Eat spinach.
eats spinach and gets strong and beats up people. I think about all this, the people, all the children who were let let down because they thought eating spinach would make them strong.
False advertising, bro. Start suing them.
I'm coming back.
Nowadays, shit.
I'm coming back for that money. But yeah, that okay. That's all I gotta say about it.
All right, we got. Let us know what you guys think. Comment below. Any snubs or what your number one would be.
Now, how did you feel about the top 10 list? What did you feel like I snubbed? Let us know. All right. Anything else, Vic?
No, let's hop into it, as you would say.
All right, let's get into the podcast. Starting the podcast in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris,
And this is Rick.
and welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 84, and welcome to the podcast. If you're listening now, make sure you click on the like, subscribe button, and click on that bell notification so every time we post, you get notified. All right, Vic, talk to me. What's going on, man? I see that you're in a different location today. What happened? Why are you where you are?
Why am I where I am? Um, no, just Leslie's going to school now, so we come down here pretty frequently. It's funny because though, with the weather, for those of you that ain't in Texas, we're getting ice, we're getting some snow, so that means we gotta shut down the whole state. But the thing is, like, both me and Leslie work from home, so we're always gonna have to work, no matter what the weather is
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
That's it. That's the only. I would honestly say that's probably the only downfall of like working from home.
Shit, I don't even know if there's really, I would really even say it's a downfall, bro, because like you could be in a job field that makes you go to work regardless if it's bad outside or not.
True, true. But yeah, that's why I'm here. I don't really have too many updates for this week. I would say I have a job update. Um, on this past Friday that just passed. I didn't really notice until Monday, but they ended up like letting 4 people go for
Dang.
my team. I know, and I'm like the newest person on that team, bro. I was like, I'm still here, bro. I'm still here. So yeah, they just said like they didn't really say like it was because of inflation or anything. They're just kind of doing some changes. And so recently they hired like a team overseas in the Philippines who are essentially doing the jobs that we had. And
Yeah, cheap labor, bro. Cheap labor. That's
I
all it
know,
is.
I know.
I was like, you want quality?
Right. And yeah, with that said, like they let 4 people go and even the people that stayed, they're kind of like moving them around to different teams, like different I wouldn't say different departments because it's like the company, obviously they're in charge of like different, I guess, other companies.
Mm,
Um, so I'm actually moving to like I guess to help out another service, and so I'll be working Monday through Friday now instead of the schedule I have now where I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday.
okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, so I mean that's good. I mean I'm just it's just crazy how they let the people go, and like I said, I'm the newest person on that team, and I was able to somehow manage through it. So
Sure.
thankful
They
for
already
that.
got you training and stuff. You sure you're the newest person on the team?
Well, yeah, I was training. The people I was training that one time was the Filipinos.
Oh,
So
dang, bro, that's
yeah,
wild. You was training to take for people to take your job. That's
I know.
wild.
So, but yeah, it's been interesting at work for sure. I start training on Monday, so we'll see how that goes.
And
But
Vic
it's
Vic never
apparent.
put it never Vic never put two to two together. Like, this isn't weird.
No, I was thinking about it because I was like, because whenever they introduced that they were hiring another team overseas to handle like the easy calls, I was like, bro, that's the only thing I know right now. So I was kind of wondering what's going on. But the where they're moving me, they said it's pretty easier, like less phone calls and more like emails and shit like that. So it's
Okay.
from what it seems like, it's gonna be more chill, which I'm
More
all
chin than
for.
what it already is. That's wild.
I know. But besides that, I mean, we'll talk about it here a little bit later, but just watched a couple of the playoff games. But
hmm
what about you? You got any updates?
Updates. So same today. I actually got this. I worked from home today, so I got lucky on that. Went to work yesterday. Kind of got caught in the brink of the ice and all that good stuff. So it took me about like a little 2 hours, almost a little over 2 hours to get home. So that wasn't fun.
Yeah, I can
Uh,
imagine.
watched the game on Sunday. Um, we were supposed to go to a birthday party Sunday evening, but that never happened because Kayla wasn't feeling too well. Saturday, did we do anything Saturday? I told you this is every week, man. Every week. It feels like I just lose my head the second we get on stream. So Saturday we went to, what's today? The 31st.
Yeah, today's 31st.
Okay, sorry, I thought I heard the door. So yeah, I think it was more of just a chill weekend for the most part. I'm pretty sure we did some stuff, but man, I ain't gonna get into all that. You know, if I remember it, cool. If I don't, I just don't.
Nah,
But
nah, I feel you.
you know, other than that, everything seems pretty chill. So that's my updates, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Texas is closed. I don't know. It's funny because people always make fun of us because like, a little bit of ice and the school's closed,
Hey,
don't go to
everything
work.
closes.
But we just not built for this. So
We don't prep. We don't do nothing. It's and we know about the ice like a week ahead of time, and we wait until it hits the ground before we want to start doing stuff to the roads. It's wild. It's wild out here, you guys.
it is. So if you're in Texas, just be safe. Uh, but I guess with that being said,
If you're not in Texas, Vic said don't be safe. You're good.
if you ain't Texas, I don't know. I was gonna try to think of something, but yeah, I guess we're ready to hop into these stories.
Yeah. Well, quick mentions first, right?
Yeah, see, I don't know what I want to call them. It's like quick mention, but yeah, kind of going back off of our updates. Yeah, how do you feel about the Super Bowl matchup? You got the Eagles and the Chiefs.
Ah, man, that's pretty bad, man. A part of me is kind of like a little bit of I don't care who wins
So a part
because
of me is I don't even want to watch this Super Bowl.
you're gonna watch it,
I
bro.
mean, I'm gonna watch it, but like, I don't know, bro. The Eagles, like, obviously, as a
It's
Cowboys
like
fan, we hate the
yeah,
Eagles.
we hate the Eagles, but at the same time, man, I would rather keep the Barney Trophy in our division. You know what I mean? But that's another thing to kind of keep fuel the Eagles even more like argument wise. So
I
part of me is
know.
like I don't want them to win for that reason. Another part of me is like, man, I don't know, Patrick Mahomes. I just feel like he just kind of just
Everybody
skates
praises
in,
him for
bro.
like,
And I just feel like he barely gets to where he needs to go, and he makes it, and it's just like I don't know. I was just ready for him to
and the
lose
media's like
also.
all over him and shit. Like, oh my gosh, did you see this throw? And ain't nobody can do it like Mahomes and bro,
Don't get me wrong,
like
Mahomes makes a lot
yeah.
of credible throws, but he makes a lot of credible stupid throws too. And it's just
Hmm.
like, why did you do that? These no look
Right.
throws to nobody. He's done that too many times to open players where he's just overthrown or underthrown an open player because he's trying to do a trick play. And it's just like, yeah, nobody talks about that though.
But yeah, that's just how I feel. Like honestly, I was hoping for 49ers, Bengals. I got the
Right?
Chiefs and
Man, man, okay. And also let's talk about those games too. Like 49ers versus the Eagles.
bro, the Eagles had the easiest path to the Super Bowl. They played the Giants and they're playing over here the emergency quarterback for the 49ers and shit.
Bruh, and then he got hurt.
That's what I'm
I was
saying.
like,
I think that Christian McCaffrey had to play like a couple snaps or
he
something
did a
like that,
couple
right?
snaps before Purdy came back in, but he has messed up his freaking elbows
I know.
destroyed. So he's coming out there doing, ugly throws and, hurting himself trying to get through passes. I don't know. They got the the short end of the stick for real.
Hmm.
Because we definitely got I feel like we got kind of the playoff caliber of the 49ers, and they kind of just got what was left. It was
I
like,
know.
what happened after playing us? They don't know. They're still trying to figure it out. So I was like, I felt so bad for that fourth string quarterback, bro. Like
I know.
for him to go out there on the biggest game and then have to try to score and do all this incredible stuff on his opening game, his debut. He got laid out. He was running backwards, scared for his life. I was like, bruh. I was like,
Bro, like
poor man.
I
Had a
know. It's just like no one really expected anything from him, but at the same time, it's like you don't want to go out there and like just let it on your team, but you're like obviously not at the caliber of because I mean this is a fourth string, well, fourth quarterback that the 49ers had to use this season. So it's like this guy wasn't on anybody's radar probably,
not at
and
all. He wasn't
just to
even on
be
his own
thrown
radar. He was
to
like,
be thrown out there in that playoff game, yeah,
he saw
poor guy.
Purdy get hurt. He was like, oh shit, I gotta actually go in.
He said,
It's,
"Oh
it's
shit, my
probably
hamstring."
He probably haven't put on no pass, no nothing. He probably didn't warm up. Who knows? But
Right.
he came in there, got a concussion. Um, yeah, and they had to use their emergency quarterback, which is Christian McCaffrey, which is so crazy. I feel like they put so much on Christian McCaffrey since he got there. Christian
Hmm.
McCaffrey's going through an injury, so he's been dealing with that calf muscle for a while. And then Purdy comes back in, and then they lose the game horribly. It makes us look bad because we lost to this team too.
I
So,
know.
which always happens. It seems like last time they beat us, they lost to the next team. It was just like okay, but
Right.
all in all, what did you about to say, Vic?
No, I feel like it's always a good thing whenever, well, for me, like if you lose in the playoffs, when that team goes off and wins the Super Bowl, it's like, okay, well, that's
I
the
got
best team.
Yeah, I got
It's
beat by a
kind
Super
of,
Bowl team.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
but if you go out there and you lose the next round and get blown out, it's kind of like, we lost to that
right,
team.
exactly.
And then, did you hear about the injury of Purdy?
Oh yeah, he's gonna have to like have Tommy John surgery, or whatever.
Yeah, dude's gonna be out for the next 6 months, so they got to go out and find another quarterback. And it's like it sucks because he has such a great run,
I
and
know.
now
It's gonna
his
be interesting seeing what the 49ers do this offseason in regards to quarterback. I mean, they obviously have Trey Lance still, and he should be back
yeah,
by training camp. And you have Brock Purdy, so it's like both of them. Obviously, Jimmy G's gone. Like you have obviously these two young quarterbacks on their rookie contracts, so it's like
mm-hmm.
uh, but to see who starts should be interesting.
Yep, it should be. And then the game versus not Eagles. Who was the other
Oh,
game?
you mean
Kansas Chiefs versus Bengals.
the Bengals versus the refs?
Yes, right. So I was just about to ask you, bro. Like, how did you feel about that game? I felt like, do you feel like it was rigged? Because I
Bro,
feel like they really wanted the Kelsey brothers to go at it, and that was
that's
gonna
what I'm
be
saying. I was even texting some people, but like you got that storyline with the Kelsey brothers, and you got the Andy Reid storyline with the
yeah,
Eagles.
Eagles. Mm-hmm.
It's just like they want. I think they want to push for that. I mean, obviously you want better storylines for the Super Bowl just to hype it up more. So,
If you watch that game looked so. I was like, we're like so many missed flags when it came to the Bengal players getting
yeah,
hit.
bro, they're fucking like they're about to punt, and they're like, wait, take that back.
Yeah,
You gotta go
you
back to third down.
gotta
Like,
gotta
bro,
stop the punt and tell them redo a play. It was just
and
like
then that
what
play gets a flag. Like, bro,
they had tackled the dude clearly out of bounds. That dude got laid the hell out. Like he was out of bounds and got laid out. I don't know, man. It was a very questionable game for sure. Um,
mm,
just to lose by a freaking field goal.
I know.
Joe Burrow's like, I can't be out here doing it by myself.
It is what it is, though. We'll see who. I can't root for the Eagles at all. I hate the Eagles with everything in my heart to the day I die.
I hate the fans, bro.
Yeah, I know, true. But I mean, like I said, I feel like Mahomes just everyone praises him too much, like he's Jesus or something.
Right? It feels like he's
It's
like the
not-
next coming to Jesus. This is how much he's praised.
And so if he like wins again, it's like it's just gonna get even worse. But on the other hand, I don't want to hear Eagle fans.
I don't blame you on that. Last topic on sports, real quick, is our coaches. How are you feeling about the
Oh,
coaches being let go? So we,
yeah. Yeah, because we lost Kellen Moore, which is obviously the biggest one.
mm-hmm,
You know, I kind of saw some people. This is kind of obviously mixed, like both sides, like saying, Kellen Moore is the reason the offense was sustainable and why that kind of improved. I do like the fact that, Mike McCarthy's going to be calling the plays now, and
mm-hmm,
so that means, if things go bad, then
it's
he's
on
probably
him.
out. Like
Yeah,
it's on him, and
and it's on
you
Dak.
can't really like, yeah, you can't pin it on someone else. So if it's a bad season or, there's a mishap in the playoffs again, you'd be like, okay, well, McCarthy, you out.
Yeah, and
So,
it'd be cool to see what he can do, man. What he can bring. Yeah, honestly, what changes? Because you obviously know that you know Kellen Moore just went to. Did he go to the car? No, the
Chargers.
Chargers. He went to Chargers as their offensive coach, our coordinator. So obviously you got to change up everything. You know, you got to change up the cadence. You got to change up the calls. You know, the little adjustments and stuff. You know,
Hmm.
Dak's probably not gonna be doing the kill thing anymore because shoot, that was Kellen Moore. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise. I see. Um, I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, that kind of got him fired, blah blah blah. But honestly, man, I think it was time anyway. He was a hit and miss a lot of times with his play calling. Um,
Hmm.
poor play.
And yeah, don't get me wrong. I feel like he'll probably have a little bit of success over there at the Chargers. I mean, I want him to succeed.
Yeah, they could
But I
have
think
a good ass team over there, man.
yeah, for real. But I think a change just in general for Dak is good because Kellen Moore has been around Dak like basically his whole career. 'Cause, I mean,
Because he was backup quarterback
even
at first.
yeah. So and I heard like this is getting rid of Kellen Moore is kind of like the last step of getting rid of the Jason Garrett era.
Hmm.
So I'm good. I'm here for it.
Yeah, they said that him and there was another coach they got let go of
Yeah.
the QB coach.
Hmm.
They said that he was also part of the kind of the Jason era as well. So Doug Nessemeyer or something like that.
Yeah. So we'll see where it goes though.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited to see the changes. And honestly, if Dak is still, the same old Dak, hopefully with the new QB coach and new calls and stuff, and hopefully somebody who's gonna play for to Dak's abilities a little bit better than I feel like Kellen Moore was. Um, I think it'll be a good change.
Hmm.
So that's
All
all I
right.
gotta say about that though.
Yeah, I'll just wrap up these other two quick mentions real quick. Since I know we're kind of running, we, I don't know how much time is still left, but so have you ever had the drink Celsius, like the energy drink?
I know the energy drink. I think I tasted Celsius probably once.
Bro, like that's my go-to energy drink. Like especially last year, when I would, or I think 2 years ago, when I would go to the gym frequently with my brother,
Mm-hmm.
bro, we would
Celsius
have one
heads.
every day before the gym.
Oh, so this is good for you
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Um, so yeah, if you haven't heard, or this is for anyone who's had Celsius out there, um, there's actually a lawsuit going around where buyers of the energy drink may be eligible for up to $250. Let's see, so the settlement cover comes after the energy brand was sued over its labeling and claims that products had no preservations despite containing citric acid.
It's preservatives, bro.
Well, same thing.
That's not the same. You said preservations. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What word is that?
No preservatives.
No preservatives.
Um, but yeah, so buyers with proof of purchase are eligible for up to 250 based on the number and type of product bought. People who purchase a product but no longer have a receipt can claim up to $20 per household.
Shit, I'm about to claim. I'm about to go buy a Celsius and then just say,
Yeah, it has to be from January 1st, 2015 to
shit.
November November 23rd, 2022. So
I
your
can
window has passed.
I can make a change.
But it's crazy because like I bought so many, but it's not like I fucking kept the receipts around. So
You got if you bought them, bro, they're on your what you call it report,
on like my bank statement,
your bank statement, bro.
but it's gonna say like
Nope.
because it's just gonna say where I bought it from, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's not helping,
Sorry.
bro.
You got a picture with you drinking one?
Right? From like 2021 or something like that.
Mm.
Shit, maybe.
Okay.
Um,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was about to move on to the next story. So, you got anything else to say?
Okay. So Celsius, bro. First of all, I don't like Celsius that much. I know everybody crazy about them. I don't know. I'm a Red Bull person. I love Red Bull. So Celsius, I got pissed off once because
I'm dead.
I went to Bucky's, and Bucky's has every flavor Celsius known to man. And I was like, but when it comes to Red Bull, it's the two regular fucking flavors. So it's like you got regular and you got sugar free. And I was like, Where's all the other flavors of Red Bull?
Right.
There's no other flavors. But every Celsius, they have a whole freaking cooler full of just Celsius drinks. And I was like, all right, but
Okay.
where's my Red Bull though? But
Nah, I
yes,
feel
that
you.
was
Like,
my
cause then like no anywhere I buy Celsius, bro, them they be having all types of flavors. Like, bro, I don't even know what it tastes like. But I get you.
and it's two
Sorry.
hit and
Yeah.
misses. I feel like Celsius is kind of like Bang to me, bro. Like when Bang, people are like, "Oh, you gotta have this type of Bang." Oh, what Bang did you drink? I feel it's the same with Celsius. Like, oh, what Celsius you have? Like, cause you gotta taste this one, you gotta have this one, and it's like, man, if they don't all taste good, it's trash. Like, if I gotta go
Hmm.
around deciphering, I gotta taste 12 different flavors to find one that I like. I don't want it.
No, I feel you. I feel you. But yeah, just a little story for anyone who has bought a Celsius.
Casey, that's you.
But for our next story, a little update. You guys remember Megan Hall, right? The police officer from Tennessee. So
Uh,
she was actually offered 10K to participate or be part of a strip club, basically. Put on a little show. So I thought it was, I mean, I thought it was kind of funny, like, obviously this whole thing goes down, she gets, memed all over the internet. And it's just what crazy the society we live in now, where like now she's over here getting offered 10K to strip because of her popularity.
it's
Uh,
Tennessee. You can get them Tennessee girls.
I did hear that she did the turn down the offer, so
It says
but
just
I
it
just
was
thought
just to perform one night too.
I know. Um, but I just thought it was interesting. But
I heard you was one of them girls that like to give.
yeah, 10K, bro. Like I feel like honestly I don't see why she didn't. For 10K, she was doing that shit for free, wasn't she?
It depends, man. It depends on what she's. I'm dead. We don't know she was doing it for free. She was hitting some pretty high ranking people.
That's what I'm
Um,
saying.
yeah, we don't know if she's doing it for free.
Bro, you just lost your job. You got offered 10K a strip. Shit.
Big say you better go.
Shit.
She said she probably trying to get back into policing, so she can't have that on her.
Bro, I don't think she getting back into policing. Bro, she known everywhere. Who gonna hire
Big
her?
said,
Imagine getting pulled over from her. Hey, ain't you that cop?
"Ain't you that cop?" Hey, how about we get rid of this ticket for a quickie?
I'm dead.
Quickie for a fitty.
um, let's see. Hopping into other stories. So, have you heard about the nurses in Florida?
I
It's like
have not heard about these nurses.
so. Apparently, there's been more than 7,600 fake nursing diplomas that were issued in Florida, and apparently it's linked to a fraud scheme. So,
Oh, that's great.
so you got nurses out there and working in hospitals with these fake degrees treating you. So, um, yeah, I'll read a little bit more of the story. It says thousands of practicing nurses in the U.S. could potentially be working with bogus academic credentials after federal officers uncovered an alleged scheme at three South Florida nursing schools. The Department of Justice said Wednesday that the schools, now closed, allegedly issued more than 7,600 fake and unearned nursing diplomas. The school involved in the alleged scheme include Siena College, Palm Beach School of Nursing, and Sacred Heart International Institution. The Justice Department has charged more than 2 dozen people for their alleged involvement, saying they engaged in a scheme to sell fraudulent nursing degree diplomas and transcripts obtained from accredited Florida-based nursing schools. Each of those defendants now face up to 20 years in prison. So according to the charging documents, many of those involved in the alleged scheme are from out of state, including people from New York and New Jersey. The nurses with the fake degrees went on to work in various settings, including for homebound children, assisted living facilities, and veteran affairs, and in several states, documents show, including Ohio, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Georgia, Maryland, and Texas.
Oh wow.
The alleged scheme took place between 2016 and 2021.
That's a lot of years. That's 5 years.
No. So those who got the fake diplomas were able to take the National Nursing Boarding exam and then obtain a license and jobs in various states as registered nurses, licensed practical nurses, and vocational nurses. The DOJ said. So, bro.
So don't get me wrong, they cheated, right? So we understand they cheated, but they still had to go take the national nursing board exam and still pass it. So like, yeah, you got a fake diploma, but if you still pass the nursing board, like, is that big of a deal?
Yeah, I mean, also I feel like obviously I feel like whenever a nurse starts her job, they're not just gonna be like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
well you,
go, yeah, go. That's you.
go,
Go.
right, you good, you got this. So and it's kind of one of those things where obviously these aren't people who like I'm sure there's some interest in nursing and they had like some skills, maybe they weren't like the best skills, and I think maybe over time as they're working in these environments, it kind of got better.
Yeah, most definitely.
But so I get what you're saying with maybe it's not that big of a deal. But I mean, at the same time, I don't want like a slippery slope where you just buy nursing degrees offline and shit.
I was just saying, bro. Like, let's talk about it. So diplomas, right? They just got fake diplomas. They got the diplomas. They had to still go take the nursing exam and obtain the license and the whatever job they're trying to do. You go to those jobs. You still got to go through the probational period of, you can't deal with
Hmm.
people
Yeah.
by yourself. You got to deal with people with somebody else besides you watching and teaching you and stuff like that. Um, it's like you basically just kind of skipped the. I didn't even want to say getting a degree is really the important part because it's like, bro, you got a degree. What's your degree in, Vic?
Political science. I
Political
use it
science.
daily.
Are you using political science for anything?
Daily, bro.
Do you
I'm just
remember
kidding.
what you learned in political science for your degree?
I mean, here and there, but not like anything. I'd be
Exactly.
like, I'm
No,
not
but
gonna write an essay or anything.
exactly. But that's here and there, though. I'm just saying, like, you ain't about to just go out there and be like, if somebody was be like, all right, Vic, I'm gonna give you a quiz right now about everything you learned for your degree. You ain't gonna pass that. Ain't
Hmm.
nobody gonna really pass half of the stuff they actually learn. Sure, I got
Hmm.
my degree in criminal justice, bro. You cannot throw laws at me and expect me to know them. I'm not gonna know it. And that's what the job field is for. It's supposed to teach you. That's what training is for. They teach you all the
Hmm.
stuff you need to know. So even though
Yeah.
you're wrong, you cheated your way through college, by getting a fake degree. Um, if you still, you're doing the job and you're not getting in trouble and people aren't getting hurt or dying because of you, who's to say you did anything wrong? You basically just skipped school.
Yeah. I mean, you make valid points. I mean, I think the one of the issues is, since it's nursing, people are all like, oh shit, like they're dealing with people. That's like the healthcare, so it's like they're making a bigger deal out of it. But and like I feel like almost in any industry, like people probably do the minimum just to get to college, but once they get to the actual job field, they like you said, that's where you kind of learn what you're
Yeah,
gonna be
I
doing.
say
And
you can't cheat that part. Getting a
yeah, you can't.
degree is like the small part. That's learning, like that's terms and stuff, terminology. Like, oh, you
Hmm.
don't know terminology. You're gonna learn more whenever you actually get into it. But like,
Hmm.
man, I feel like getting a degree is mostly just memorizing. What do you learn from that class, and you get your degree. Like, it's the basic knowledge of a lot of stuff that we do. Um,
Yeah, and then like nurses, like any hospital or any type of work that like deals with people, there's always a lot of precautions, like extra steps just to make sure everything's handled correctly. So, and like you said, they're being watched for the probational period. So,
Now, if you was to say they obtain fake license in these job fields, and you're LPN or RN or VN, like, and you got a fake license to do it, then okay, that's where my concern really comes from, because that means that you just skipped everything and you just got a license and you just started working. Like you know, you didn't go through that necessary part to get to where you need to be, which the
mhm.
whole point of the National Nursing Board exam. I feel
So let me ask you this. So say you are a registered nurse, you made your way to college, you worked hard and stuff. How would you feel about these so so-called fake nurses?
Of course, I'll be pissed off about it because they didn't do the work that I did. But that's the
Mhm.
same thing when it comes to how people feel about um, people who have paid off their debts for school loans, and they're upset that the people who haven't paid them off are getting,
Yeah,
they're getting rid of,
help. This is
getting help,
yeah.
getting rid of them and stuff like that. It's like you can't. Don't be mad at me because I found a way to do it a better way than you did. Like it's one of those things. It sucks. You know what I'm saying? It really does suck. Shoot, I'm going through that now at work. There's people who are just learning how to do what I'm doing and they getting paid just as much as I am. It sucks, but hey, to all credits benefits them. Kudos to them to getting that. But at the same time, I'm gonna be salty. I feel like everybody has the title of being salty about it because you're putting hard work or you're putting whatever that is to you into
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of like did you mention about paying? When I was working at Ross and they bumped up our pay from like 740 to like 9.
uh
There was this girl, they was like she'd been there for like 3 or 4 years already, or 5 years, or something like that. And they're like, okay, well, since you've been here longer, we can give you 950. And at first she was excited about it, and then like later, a couple of days later, she was like, thinking about it,
it's
someone
BS,
who's just
bro.
starting is making 50 cents less than me.
It's BS, and they don't take care of the people who's been there. They did that to a
Hmm.
lot of our workers, where it was just like, when I first started at this job, we were making 15, and a lot of those workers were, there for a while to get up to like 1750, and then next thing you know, we got the new people came in and they started getting paid 1750, but they didn't bump the other people's rate up. They're like, oh, since you're already making it, then you kind of just stay there. And I'm like, so don't get no incentive, like a dollar, two
Yeah,
dollar raise, if you're gonna bump my pay um up, then I feel like whatever I'm getting paid from that starting position, I should still be getting paid that much. So if I'm $4 over the lowest rate, if you bump us up $2, I should still be $4 over that. Like I feel like
mhm.
that's fair.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from. Unfortunately,
That's just not how,
companies they
yeah,
do that. Yeah, that's
yeah.
just not
They
how it works.
find a way to hold somebody quick.
But
But other than that, yeah, it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
pretty cool. It's fake nurses out there.
Yeah, nah, but watch out for the fake nurses, bro. I don't know how you catch them. Well, I feel like eventually they're gonna catch all of them. Um, so
Yeah, once they start doing deeper dives into like everyone stuff,
it's gonna suck
I
if
think they'll get them.
you're one of the people who actually went to school and you got everything good and you got a fake degree and then you're just like, but actually, this is supposed to be my real degree. Like, I
Right.
actually finished all my courses and everything. Sorry, it's fake. You gotta, yeah, sorry, you gotta pass. You gotta give that up.
Right.
Mm. But moving on to our next story. You want me to do this one?
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Our next story has to do with food. It says food fiend. It says school official accused of stealing $1.5 million worth of chicken wings. Y'all heard it here. I don't know what fancy
Bro,
school is having chicken wings, but
right,
we
bro.
definitely did not.
Well, the bro should have just stole some eggs. Would
Right?
have been the same amount.
Let's talk about the eggs real quick. Since you brought up the eggs, Vic, I want to talk about the eggs before I go back into the story. This is probably our last story, also. So the eggs, bro. So eggs are going up crazy, crazy prices, right? What's the highest you've seen the eggs so far?
Bro, I've seen like $6 for a dozen.
Six. We went to the store. I went to the store, like maybe last week. Bought 18 eggs, the 18 pack. The 18 pack that I bought the New England's New Best or whatever they are. The name brand shit, right? Tell me why the name brand one was cheaper than the Great Value.
I saw that somewhere. I
So
don't know.
so I think my theory, same thing that happened with the toilet paper. I think we're creating this inflation of prices. With people being freaked out and hearing it all over the news and stuff, that people are, going out of their way to finding cheaper eggs and buying more of it, which is in then telling, making people raise the prices because the eggs are going up. Like, well, we're running out of eggs, so we have to, supply demand, obviously. But like,
Mhm.
how do you feel about it? I feel like that's kind of what's going on, is that we're buying so much that it's raising the price.
Yeah, I mean, I heard somewhere, and I'm not sure how true it was. I just think it was just like some random post. So take it with a grain of salt. But I think I saw somewhere where like there was some chicken disease going around that are killing off a lot of chickens.
Could.
But I get what you like. It is crazy like how expensive they are, and you know, Ava's she's young, and one of the things that she eats a lot is eggs. So we be buying eggs all the time. Just like good source of protein and stuff for the for the baby, and so uh, I mean, I really don't know what to say.
Hmm.
I don't think I obviously once prices go up for something, and company realize that people are okay paying these prices, it's not like they're gonna go back down magically.
Yeah,
Like they're
exactly.
gonna keep them at the same price, which kind of sucks. Eggs are supposed to be, growing up, eggs were like, oh, we just buy a dozen eggs and or a whole bunch of eggs, and it kind of that can kind of last us and feed us in different ways. Uh, but nowadays, it's like you gotta make a little money to buy some eggs,
You got eggs, bro. You balling.
right? Oh, damn, you got
Which
a
is
dozen eggs, dang,
which
you
is
know what you're
funny that you
making.
say that, where the chickens are getting killed by chicken diseases, because this story has to do with chicken wings. So
You know, back to square one.
back to square one. Back to square one. So, all right, going back to our story, it says the Illinois woman is accused of risking it all to secure a small fortune in the form of chicken wings. Vera Lindell, a former director of food services at Harvey School District near Chicago, is accused of using her position to secure the wings, which is a total of 1.5 million. Like, what the hell was this
That's a
lady doing?
lot
Was
of
she
chicken, bro.
and was she like, hustling, or
Right?
putting them in
Like,
dime bags and
like wings are expensive though. Don't get me wrong. Like we ordered some wings yesterday, bro. I think we dropped like 50 on them.
that's wild.
I know, but
It's it says prosecutors argue that between July 2020 and February 2022, Lindell made hundreds of unauthorized orders at the school district's expense. Notably, she notably she was accused of ordering 11,000 cases of chicken wings, which ran up a bill of 1.5 more than 1.5 million. That's a huge order. What, did she have them like delivered to the house? It
all
says
right.
the alleged ploy was uncovered after a mid-year audit was conducted, and it was revealed that the food service department was nearly $300,000 over its budget. An investigation soon launched, and surveillance footage showed Lindell pulling up to a school's vendor, Gordon Food Service, and District Cargo van to pick up the fraudulent order. However, the food items never made it would never make it to the school. Ah, weird.
So these
Prosecutor
kids are starving out here.
basically prosecutors also point out that the school district doesn't even serve chicken wings. That's what I was
Bro.
saying, as they're bone in and could pose a possible risk to students. Additionally, it's noted that unauthorized orders were made separately from the legitimate ones. That's wild, Vic. What
That
is
is crazy,
could you see yourself getting fired for $1.5 million of chicken wings?
bro. I don't even know what to say because obviously I guess she's gonna have to pay that money back in whatever way.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Uh, so she's probably up in jail. Because I was gonna say, oh, at least she has that 1.5 million chicken wings, but that's crazy.
And like,
And it's
what was
even
she doing? Was
crazy.
she just hooking up people, like family members and stuff?
Yeah, right. Or maybe she like. I mean, I assume they would have mentioned it, but like I was thinking maybe her family owns a restaurant or something. They just like take all these chicken wings from here and sell them over here. She's a reseller, bro.
Right?
No, but it's crazy. And it's even crazier. Like I said, the school didn't even have chicken wings, so I feel like she's kind of playing with fire. Like
She
if
knew
you're
she
gonna
has to
do
get
this,
caught eventually. She had to know that she
yeah,
was gonna caught eventually.
right. Like Then I gotta notice that someone's ordering chicken wings to a place that doesn't never gets them.
But I wonder how well she like hiding this. That the fact that she didn't get caught for a while, like even though it was
Yeah,
1.5 million worth of wings that she took, they said they only caught her because there were $300,000 the budget. So is she not ordering certain stuff and ordering wings? So to kind of compensate that for that, um, or
yeah.
there has to be some like weird way she's cooking the books and stuff.
hmm I mean, I think yeah, like she's obviously if she was in charge of this, she had some like authority and oversight of things. So I think she kind of, like you said, kind of pushed the money elsewhere, kind of some money laundering kind of nonsense.
A lot, honestly. And she probably was like ordering little wings here and there, and just like, I don't, they would never notice. It's the company car. It's not that big of a deal, and it just kept happening, and then she just got caught up.
But that reminds me of company cards. Like, I remember one time at Ross, Ross was that company that for employee appreciation
Mm-hmm.
pizza party. I know, right? Um, so yeah, we would get a pizza party like once a month that we met a certain goal, whatever. And I remember one time, like, if you're ordering for the company for the whole day, you're gonna order a good amount of pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a good probably 10 boxes. And due to the company policy, they weren't allowed to like tip the pizza driver.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember
But
that.
bro, that guy was upset.
That's a lot of pizza.
I know, but it's crazy just like thinking how this lady was able to do all that from the like company card, but like Ross over here, because one time my manager did tip because she felt bad, and they called her like, yeah, don't make sure you don't tip the pizza driver. Like they got onto her for tipping, even though it was just a little bit. So like the fact that this person was able to
Get away with so
get
much.
away with that for so much, it's crazy.
That's wild. Well, I don't know, man. It says that she lost a job, and it says unclear what other repercussions she could possibly face if the accusations are fully sustainable. Or, yeah, sustainable. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Don't lose your job over chicken wings. If you're gonna steal 1.5 million, still 1.5 million. I'd rather
Just
have
cash,
the I'd rather
cold
have
hard
the
cash.
I'd rather have the money than have some chicken wings. Unless you just have a dealer out there and that just really want chicken wings, and you know,
Right? Because not like I could imagine just like she goes home with a freezer full of like frozen chicken wings.
it's like
She
the kids are like, "Mommy, chicken wings again?" They're like upset. It's just, hey, this is the only thing the school can give us.
right, but she could be ordering whatever.
Literally, could be ordering whatever she wants. She's out here supplying. She's like, Wingstop is gonna have chicken. And it's gonna be because of me.
Or maybe she's the reason chicken wings price is going up. She over here hoarding. That explains it all.
She said she had to get in before get in while getting was good.
Right.
Oh man. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that story. If you got anything else to add about the story?
No, just I don't know. No, that's all I
That's
have.
just no. Okay. Well, you got any last remarks for the let's say for the stream for the podcast?
For the stream. Yeah, let me see. I didn't have it pulled up, my bad. But yeah, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at nowhearmeout.kv.
KV,
Or go ahead and email us at nowhearmeout.kv
KV.
at gmail.com. Go ahead and follow and subscribe on our YouTube at Chris and Vic, parentheses, NHMO.
NHMO.
Go ahead and leave us 5 stars on iTunes,
5 stars.
Apple Podcasts, whatever you want to call it. And then follow me on TikTok at WeirdVic_flips and follow us on TikTok at Now Hear Me Out Podcast. And make sure to check out our shop at nowhearmeout.myspreadshop.com.
Cool. And you guys can make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that good stuff at Beast Mode Chris, where the E's are threes. That's Beast Mode Chris, where the E's are threes. If you don't understand what I'm saying, just look at the screen. It's there. Look in our bio. It is there for my stuff, Vic's stuff, for the podcast stuff. It's all there. Other than that, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And that is it. We'll catch you guys next week. We are out of here. Peace.